Tina, did you share the invite with Chris and Patrick?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, Garrett. Good morning, Taylor.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning.
Ryan,
The
we'll give it
recording
one.
has been started.
Thank you, Tina. And Ryan, we do have enough for a quorum, but I'll give it one more minute before we get started if you're okay with that.
That works for me.
Go ahead and start, Ryan.
All righty. Thanks everybody for being here this morning. I'd like to call this meeting of the Parking Advisory Committee to order. We'll start out with roll call. Tina, if you could help us with that.
Chair Ryan Morin.
I'm here.
Jason Cromer is not here yet. Garrett Ginter. Jocelyn Cross. Here. Travis Jam. He's excused. Jury duty. And Jonathan Wheeler.
I'm here.
And Jason Cromer.
Here.
Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, Tina. And for members are probably aware, we do have a new member here with us today, Jonathan Wheeler. We thank you for your participation in the Parking Advisory Committee. Jonathan, would you like to give a quick introduction about yourself, not to put you on the spot here?
Sorry, I'm hopping into the office right now. So I'm Jonathan Wheeler. I live in the Esther Short neighborhood, and hopefully you guys can hear me pretty well.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So I have been living in Vancouver for about a year. Moved here from Hillsborough, Orenco Station, where I lived for about 5 months. Before that, Montana, before that, I lived a lot of places. And I work as a telecommunications engineer, so working on infrastructure in Vancouver and Portland and other parts of Oregon. And yeah, I just like anything to do with city, so getting involved in the parking committees. That's the way to get involved with the city and be able to have a voice and look at what's going on in the city. So it's nice to meet you all.
Excellent. Well, yeah, it's very nice to meet you, Jonathan, and thanks for that introduction. Again, sorry for putting you on the spot there. All righty. The next order of business on our agenda is public comment. Tina, do we have any members of the public who are here to give testimony?
And I'd like to say that Travis Shemp is now here. Hi, Travis. Okay, so we do not have has joined us to give public testimony.
Okay.
We did
So if we
get
do not
somebody who
have-
did indicate.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, we had somebody who indicated that they were going to be here and to give public testimony, but they're not here yet. So we may want to check later on in the meeting to see if they've showed up.
All righty. All right. Well, we'll keep an eye on that. And Tina, certainly let us know. Moving along, the
Okay.
next item on our agenda is the approval of the December 11th minutes. Do I have a motion to approve those most recent minutes?
I want to, put forth a motion to approve those minutes.
Excellent. Do I have a second?
Second.
Excellent. I'll do it by verbal vote. All those in favor of approving the minutes can say yay.
Yay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay. And
Yay.
any nays, please. Perfect. And any nays, please speak now. Excellent. So that means we have approved the December 11th minutes. Moving right along into our sort of biggest agenda item today is the parking plan and hopefully a vote to recommend the adoption. To provide us a little bit of background on that discussion, I'm going to kick it over to Gabriel Montez.
Thank you, Ryan, and thank you to the group. I do want to say thank you for meeting with us today and agreeing to be a part of this special meeting. Unfortunately, we didn't have as many members as we needed in our previous meeting to meet a quorum. So that was the impetus of this meeting today. Also, we wanted to give the group an opportunity to officially vote to recommend this parking plan to City Council. We were able to move back the council date for adoption to February 10th is what we're scheduled for now. So again, we just wanted to ensure that this group had an opportunity to officially vote to recommend adoption to City Council before the February 10th meeting, so we can add that to the list of materials going to council. Secondly, I did want to just say that I hope everybody's had a chance to look over the documents and the draft plan. I do apologize that I was not more clear in my December 5th email where I shared the link to the draft plan. We also did send out the materials, I believe, last week. So it's been roughly 10 days now since you've seen the PDF form, but it is exactly the same that was posted on the Be Heard page and was shared with the group on December 5th. Again, my apologies for not being more clear on the Be Heard link about and being clear to folks that is exactly the draft plan that we are voting on today to share with council. I do have it up and available if anybody has any questions. The 3 pillars is essentially what we're voting on. I'm not sure if anybody has any questions, but we can go through it. If anybody has any questions, if not, we can move to vote. But again, I just want to thank everybody for being here today.
Excellent. So in sort of starting this conversation, my hope is everybody got a chance to take a look at the working draft that was sent out last week. 3 pillars: we have adopt new pricing practices, expand public parking supply through shared parking, and enhance downtown mobility options. Were there anything in particular that any members wanted to either highlight, either to discuss on clarification, to discuss on potential different phrasing or ideas, or in support of any of the things that are indicated here. All right, I think it's that 26-degree weather is making us start a little slow today, or this is a perfect parking plan, maybe a combination of both. Gabriel, my thoughts are, these mirror the conversations we've been having over the last few meetings. I feel that it sort of reflects the general tone of the conversation and the attitudes of the Parking Advisory Committee. I did not have anything that I saw within that document that I would object to, and I feel like it represents the ideas that we've talked about, and also reflects, I think, what would be beneficial for the Parking Advisory Committee's catchment area. Anybody else have thoughts? Or if not, I'm happy to move it to a vote.
I do have a question, Gabe. Is
Yes.
lot 16, is that parking included in the study as available parking?
It is not. It was not included. I believe at the time of the occupancy count, it was not available, and obviously now it is offline for repairs. So it was not included in the study.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure, because that area still remains a little congested, and without that parking, I was just wanted to make sure that wasn't included. Thank you.
Good question.
All right. Well,
Garrett.
if there's no, oh, go ahead.
I see that
apologize.
Garrett's making a comment. I'm sorry, Garrett, we're having trouble hearing you.
Excuse me, this is a citizen, and I missed my public input.
Hello, we will allow you to give public comment after the vote, but we are in the middle of a vote right now, and then we will open it up for public comment again after our vote.
Thank you very much.
Is this better?
There we go, Garrett. Now we can hear you.
All right. No, I just wanted to second what Ryan had said. Follows along with the discussion that we had in December. Not much different on there, and I think captures the thoughts that we had put together as a group, and collectively sort of where we all ended up with that. So I think it looks good. Thanks for putting that together and sharing that.
Thank you.
All right.
All right.
If there's no further comments, we will move this to a vote. Do I have a motion to move to approve the downtown parking plan?
I'll motion to approve.
I'll second that.
Can someone second that? Excellent. Thank you, Garrett, and thank you, Jason. So we'll go through, since this is a vote, we'll just go through one by one to make sure Tina's able to document everybody. I'll start with myself. I vote for yes to approve the parking plan as written and as sent out in the most recent email. Garrett, what's your vote?
Yes.
Jason?
Yes, definitely.
Jocelyn?
Yes.
Travis?
Yes.
And Jonathan?
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. That is all the members, and thus the motion passes to approve the working draft of the downtown parking plan as most recently sent out to the Parking Advisory Committee. So thanks everybody for that. I know it was a big document to read through, but we appreciate everybody's effort with that. And then we also appreciate, Gabriel, all the work that you did to, help create a document that explained all of our thoughts and opinions when it comes to parking and our city council. So we really appreciate that and your hard work. Things
Thank
a little
you.
out of
Thank you
order,
very-
but the last. Oh, I apologize. I think there's a delay, so if I'm interrupting someone, I do apologize. That is not my intent whatsoever. We did have a member of the public who checked in late. We'll allow them to go ahead and provide their testimony now. As a reminder, testimony is limited to 3 minutes. We can then go ahead and start that. If you could give your, Tina, what do we need? Name and their
Address.
residence or
Hey,
name and address. Okay.
yes,
All righty.
yes, name and
So
address.
member of the public, are you able to go ahead and provide your name and address to us?
Yes, thank you. Kimberly Goheen, Elbin, life citizen of Clark County, Washington, and live up here in La Center where my mother was born. And thank you for being there and putting up with me. My hands are cold. I was out doing my morning chores and got in and I couldn't access off my phone. So I got a little bit frustrated. And thank you very much. So I was in Vancouver here a couple of days ago. In fact, I go in quite often, and I was in front of City Hall, and I've got a couple big concerns there. It used to be in front of City Hall on the north side. The public could park there. Now, and I believe it's tied in with, citizens getting a little bit more active and more patriotic there in Vancouver. They actually redded it off, and now it's only for fire trucks. So I'm really against that, and I'll tell you why. If there's a row of cars parked there, as us citizens own that building, that's our city hall, we need parking, and there's a fire, which there never will be in that building. Yeah, and so there's a fire. The fire trucks move alongside, just like anywhere else, alongside those parked vehicles. There might be damage and this and that, but hey, that's an emergency, right? The emergency for me is there's no public parking around the city hall. That's by design. The mayor and the city manager, they are actually doing a Marxist form of government, and it's starting to become aware with the public. So we want more public parking around there. And then around back, there's maybe a small back row along the fence for the public, but all of the employees and everybody from the city gets to park there. So that's a problem also. I mean, you guys have signs up for restricted and reserved. So how about reserved for the public only? And I'm going to really push on that too. I'll be speaking on the Vancouver City Council next Monday on that. Also, there's, so on the north side of the City Hall, next to Esther Short Park, are those parking areas there. And now they all have signs up that state no parking. I took a picture of it. I can't quite remember, trying to flip back there where those pictures are. But it says absolutely no parking, and the whole stream of places that the public could park can't park now. So I'm pretty upset about that, because frankly, it's a sign to me that I've seen, nobody else will see it, but I've seen it where it is actually trying to keep the public away from that doggone City Hall, and it's added to there. I think that's all I have as far as parking. You guys are probably doing a good job, and I'll be more active with this, but thank you so much for your service. And God bless you, and let's make America godly again. Thank you very much. Have a great week.
Thank you for that testimony. All righty. Tina, do we have anybody else as a member of the public to provide testimony?
No, no one else.
Excellent. So, Gabriel, that is all the
little bit of a delay there. I believe he was kicking it back to me. I do just again want to reiterate, thank you all for your help with this and your feedback and input. This is very important for us to be able to get to council. I will share an update after our February council meeting, and be sure to update you on the next steps. I do think the cadence of the parking advisory committee may slow down a bit. We will meet again more regularly as we go into implementation, but we will have a little bit slower of a cadence, and I expect that maybe every other month or maybe once a quarter for the time being until we really dive into the implementation or if other agenda items come up. So again, I really do appreciate everybody joining us for the special meeting and all the work that you've done here with the parking plan. So again, thank you so much. And I will share an update soon. And I think that I see that Ryan dropped off. I feel like he had some internet problems. But with that, we will adjourn early. It was short and sweet. And again, I do appreciate everybody's time.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Gabriel.
Thanks, Gabe.
Thank you, Gabe.
Thanks, Tina, too.
Thank you.
Tina.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's get public parking for City Hall. Thank you.